Good afternoon and welcome back. In this video we're going to show you the easy way to drive a tuk-tuk whilst in Sri Lanka and probably India also. Very simple to drive, few things you need to know, some little tricks and tips. I'm going to show you everything right here in this video. This is the tuk-tuk we hired from tuk-tuk.ceylonride.com. Nice shiny red colour. So when they bring the tuk-tuk for you, like any rental car, they do a full check around, taking a picture of any damage, so you're covered. As I said before previously, you're covered all insurance, driving, everything, damage, fully covered. So let's just quickly show you around the tuk-tuk. 2 seats in the back for lovely Lucy. 1 driver's seat in the front. For me, only 1 person can drive the tuk-tuk. Space in the back for some luggage and a cool box for your beer. I said there's beer in the cool box. Be careful when you're driving, you're not allowed to drink at all when you're in Sri Lanka behind the wheel of any motor vehicle. So first of all, we're going to introduce you to the controls of the tuk-tuk. Most of you will have driven a car or ridden a motorcycle or scooter before, so you've got the basics. Well, follow me. So basic controls, you have your brake on the floor, operated with your right foot. Steering, 1 wheel at the front. So this is your accelerator, this makes you go fast and slow down, up and down. This is the most important thing in Sri Lanka. You hear that everywhere. Next to that is your lights, up and down, and your windscreen wipers. This is your handbrake. Always put that on when you're parking, keep yourself safe so it doesn't roll away. High beam and low beam for your lights, driving at night, and all important indicators. The left hand is used to control the gears. This is up and down the same as the accelerator, and also this is where your clutch is. This is your brake fluid. Make sure you check that every day to make sure it's still full. All good. Behind this panel is the engine. Remove this cap to check the oil level, just to make sure everything is running smoothly. This is where your keys go. So parking lights that way, normal ignition 1 and 2 to start it. To start it you need to be in neutral gear. So you got your speedometer, mileometer. To select reverse gear to go backwards, you need to put the gear into neutral. So the neutral light is on your dashboard, the big green N. And lift it up like that. And you select your gear and you go backwards. To reselect forward gear, you do the same thing backwards, back in neutral, drop the lever down to the bottom, dip to here, and you're back in forward gear. Easy peasy so far. So, to start the vehicle, get your key. Put your key in the ignition, and turn it once. So to start the vehicle, to be in neutral gear, press your clutch in first, turn your gear changer handle with your left hand at the same time. Make sure that this light is on, that's the N, your neutral gear. Turn the key, turn your accelerator. Sometimes in the morning, if it's a little bit cold or they're not right at temperature, this is your choke button. So all you need to do is lift that out a little bit if you're having any difficulty starting the tuk-tuk. So to get moving, all you need to do is put your clutch in. We need to reverse now, so we put it into neutral, the N on the dashboard, lift the reverse lever up to there, remove the handbrake, put your foot on the foot brake, turn your accelerator slightly and let your clutch out. At the same time turning your gear selector to number 1. That'll engage reverse gear. Let your clutch out slowly and off you go backwards. Once you've finished going backwards, put the gear selector back into neutral, that's the N on the dashboard lit up. To go forward, first of all, you just need to make sure your little neutral light is on. Put your foot on the foot brake, put your clutch in and turn your gear change to number 1. So there's a little indicator here and a number on the thing. Make number 1, give it a little acceleration, let the clutch out slowly. If the vehicle stalls, all you need to do, put the tuk-tuk back into neutral and start it again with the key. So first gear, little acceleration, let the clutch out slowly, so you start taking off the brake, so you start moving. As you accelerate, first gear, second gear, put the clutch in into second, clutch in into third, and you're good to go. Also in the tuk-tuk is a mobile phone USB port. There are a mobile phone holder also, and a little lockable storage area to protect your valuables for your phone and your wallet, etc. One problem you will find very often, you will not be able to select a gear. Very frustrating, especially when you're sat in some traffic somewhere in a busy area and people are pipping, tooting, shouting, screaming and generally getting irate. The makers of the tuk-tuk thought of this. There's a little lever on your left hand side just by the floor, and this is it. So all you need to do, if you can't select a gear, you get this handle and you pull it up as far as you can, just like that. All that does, it deselects all the gears and you're able to select your gear very easily. But driving around, as I say, you'll get used to it. Any tips, come back to this video. Very simple. One of your challenges when you're renting a tuk-tuk in Sri Lanka particularly will be filling with petrol. Yes, they work on petrol, not diesel. So there's been a fuel shortage due to the political situation. See you, boss.
Bye.
The easiest way to do it is you can apply for a tourist fuel card. We'll leave a link in the description box below. You can get it, cost you $5 and you top up as you go for fuel. You get a QR code with your tuk-tuk which you can scan, will give you a limited amount of fuel. However, as we've just done, there's no fuel available. He said no fuel, no fuel. So all you have to do is ask him to fill it anyway, give him a little sweetener, maybe £1 or $2, and they'll fill your tuk-tuk up to the brim with petrol. Now you can drive a tuk-tuk in the correct way. You can go and explore the amazing places in and around Sri Lanka. It's absolutely amazing, a wonderful experience. Check out our other Sri Lankan videos in the description box below. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the next one.